How's that? Can you hear me now? Am I audible? Am I here now? Can you hear me? Hello? Anyone? Anyone there? Is this working now? Whoopee! Hi everyone. Sorry about that. Don't know why that happened, but it did. And that's okay. But welcome. Today we are going to be doing a deep dive on the lore and gameplay of McGinnis. I am super looking forward to this one because McGinnis is one of those characters that whenever I'm against her in a lane, or like even in the game, I just feel like I'm getting completely obliterated. And then when there's one on my team, I always feel like they're just fine. Like, she's never as OP as I see in when I'm against one. And I need to figure out why, and also, why is she like that? Why is she doing all that? Why? So, all right, well, to start, we're gonna dive in with our on my Discord server. I have a little thread here where people can share their thoughts on what we're gonna talk about first, and we're just gonna read through some of these. Sorry that the chat is a little obstructed over there, but let's just read through our thoughts. We got Butterfingers. You posted this. Top 5 things I'm gonna do when I get rich: letting the money change me, switching up on my day ones, forgetting where I came from, ignoring my loved ones, ignoring system injustice. That is the vibe that I've heard of for McGinnis. It seems to be a general consensus as well on what we think. McGinnis is always painted as kind of immoral, in it for the money kind of thing, but I don't think that's entirely true, because if it was, she wouldn't care much about the other characters. I'm super curious about what she's fighting for in the ritual, though. What's her wish, for her own gains or for Fairfax? A great question. Definitely something we're going to try and figure out today, and figure out what's going on here. Why is McGinnis here? I think she's just using the ritual tech to test how effective her tech is. I think that's a great interpretation of McGinnis. I think we're going to find out more as we dig into the voice lines and everything today. She's not stupid enough to forget she has a wish if she wins, though, which is true. That's very true. McGinnis is obsessed with tech and wants to steal inventions from teammates, as represented in her combo with the teacher with Dynamo. She's stupid and has auto-aim and 1 billion turrets. It's true, and I feel that way about McGinnis whenever I'm playing against one. Actually, the turrets have auto-aim, not her. I die infinite forever. So true. So true. I miss the old McGinnis model. The old one was awesome. The old one is awesome. I have a mod on my normal client that I play with, that it's like a hybrid version of the current model and the old model. So without further ado, we're going to jump into the game. We're here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Deadlock. We're going to switch heroes. Let's get on McGinnis. But before we start, we're going to read the character backstory over here. Maggie McGinnis always had a knack for building things. At 4, she was using Lincoln logs to recreate architectural marvels. At 10, she built and rewired a custom light fixture for her parents' anniversary. At 15, she designed a machine that refined the souls of the dead. That last one got a little more attention than the Lincoln logs. Now, the head of Fairfax Industries' military R&D department, McGinnis spends her time in the machine shop and not in a lab. She's not interested in theory. To her, science is magic you can touch. I think that sums it up pretty well. Oh, I didn't swap. Oops.
Ready to do some field testing.
So yeah, I mean, even the first line we hear right there, it's McGinnis is here to do some testing. Some field testing specifically. Is the gun details in here somewhere? I always forget if I have to go to the website for that. Oh, here. Server is called Services Rendered is the name of her gun. And the description right there says increases fire rate as the gun spins up. So let's just There you go. That's her gun. Let's read all of her abilities now. Mini turret. Deploy a turret that shoots enemies, dealing spirit damage over time. The turret expires after a limited lifetime. Throw it out. Cool. On the first upgrade, you get 10 DPS and 10 meter attack range. You get 2 more charges, and then 30% fire rate and 12% turret lifetime. I don't like the cast on this, that it's a hold and release. I might change that for myself. Minigun. Very small gun. Jeez, that's brutal. Yeah, so it definitely feels like McGinnis builds. The goal is to build it up. So next is Medical Spectre. Deploy spirit that provides healing to nearby enemies. To nearby allies. My bad. I can read. I promise. Spectre provides 40% spirit resist. That's nice. Minus 20% cooldown, 20-second cooldown, and provides 100% stamina recovery. Awesome. And then 2% max health regen per second and a 3-meter heal radius. So that becomes we're gonna throw on quick cooldowns quick, so we can play. That is a beautifully huge radius. I wonder how that works with expansion. That's probably great. Spectral Wall, of course. Cast a wall that applies slow on enemies. It passes through. Erupt the wall. Oh, I didn't know it applies slow. Erupt the wall to divide the terrain in half and damage nearby enemies. After casting, I press. Oh, I didn't know it cast slow. That's interesting. The more you learn. First, it amplifies McGinnis' damage by 20% on hit enemies for 7 seconds. Then minus 20%, 20-second cooldown and a plus 2-second duration. And then you deploy. Oh my god, deploy 2 mini turrets near the wall for 8 seconds. That's crazy. Oops. I forgot to hit the button. Oh, the turrets go down immediately on the. Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. And then, of course, last is Harry Barrage. That's nuts. So you can technically have up to 5 turrets. Oh no, you can have as many as you can put down. It's just you have the charges. Lobby Abrams is getting it today. 30% movement dash slow. Oh my god. This is crazy. Okay, so I didn't read all of it, but I just wanted to experience it. Yeah, no wonder McGinnis just like ends everyone. So yeah, it's 55-second cooldown and plus 6-second duration, and then 2-meter radius and 18 damage per rocket with increased spirit scaling. The spirit scaling is crazy there. Yeah, this is nuts. This is crazy. I'm very excited to play around with this. Let's look at some builds quick, and then we're gonna then we'll jump into the infinite damage solo carry. Yeah, extra charge. I'm assuming. Yeah, totally makes sense. So that doesn't work, though, until you get the plus 2 charges, I believe. I could be wrong, though. Can I sell these? Yeah. Oh, no, so it gets to 2. It still gets to 2 there. I didn't realize that. But there, but then you get that up to 2. Oh, my God, that's broken. Get 4 turrets. Yeah, all this makes sense for lane to have like crazy gun McGinnis. Fleetfoot is kind of nuts. It's kind of cracked. Yeah. Oh my god. Running with the minigun. That's brutal. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun play part of the stream later. Anyways, we're gonna step out here quick, and then we're gonna pivot over to here. And we're gonna dive into the website. Let's see what we can find about McGinnis here on Deadlock Wiki. which pretty much is just like the one-stop shop for all of the different summaries and whatnot on information, seeing all of our lore and quotes and sounds and everything. So service is rendered. Awesome. Service rendered takes 2 seconds to spin up, increasing... Oh, let's read up here quick. I'm sorry. McGinnis is a hero in Deadlock. She wields a machine gun, and her abilities revolve around the usage of structures like mini-turrets and spectral walls, which she can create to support allies and hold down positions to the benefit of her team. If the situation goes awry and Medical Spectre is insufficient, she can unleash a devastating heavy barrage at her enemies. A talented engineer who started her career from a young age, McGinnis isn't fond of theoretical works, thus spending most of her time working in a mechanic shop, often meddling with the supernatural. While the ethics of brainstorming the occult war machine are gray at best, McGinnis isn't that fussed so long as she gets her paycheck. Alright, service is rendered. Service is rendered takes 2 seconds to spin up, increasing McGinnis' fire rate and bullet spread, and slowly winds down at 25% per second. 4 seconds total at max spin, as indicated by the gray indicator around the crosshair. The DPS and bullets per second stats listed in-game use the max spin-up values. Services rendered's base fire rate starts at 5 bullets per second and spins up to 12.5 bullets per second, averaging around 11 bullets per second per clip at the beginning of a match. Mini turret. Turrets have 80% damage resistant to decays over 6 seconds. That's pretty crazy. Turrets deal 50% damage to troopers and Denzians. Turret targeting works as follows. It will initially target the nearest enemy hero in line of sight when it is placed. If no heroes in sight, it will target the nearest enemy unit. It will only switch targets once its initial target dies or leaves sight, or when McGinnis starts shooting at a hero in sight, in which case all turrets will attempt to aim at the hero being shot. Shooting a unit or hitting an enemy hero with melee attacks, abilities, or items will not change the turret target. Turrets are not affected by weapon damage, fall-off, ramp-up, thus normal fall-off and damages bonuses from close quarters and point-blank, and their upgrades do not apply. Turrets yield 40 souls plus 4 per minute when killed. Part of the bounty can be denied as a soul orb. Turrets do not receive additional damage from monster rounds or cultist sacrifice. Makes sense. That's really interesting, though. Medical Spender. Healing does not stack when multiple specters cover the same area. All of Spectre's buffs, including augments from items like healing tempo, will linger for 1 second after stepping outside its AoE. The linger effect will extinguish alongside Spectre if the latter's duration ends before 1 second. Spectral Wall. Spectral Wall has a time of 1.8 seconds to reach its max range, with its base speed being 27.8 meters per second. Thus, the speed of the wall increases proportionally to an increase of its range with items like Mystic Expansion or Arcane Surge. Individual segments of the wall can be destroyed by 2 heavy melees. The T3 turrets are deployed on the sides of the wall facing McGinnis. Heavy Barrage deals 50% damage to objectives. Oh my god, that's crazy. Or 50%, only 50% max damage it means. I think? Or it doesn't mean it deals 50% of the like over the course of it, it doesn't deal 50% of the damage to the objective. Now, the slow applied to McGinnis can be reduced by movement slow resist items such as Enduring Speed, and can also be cleansed for the duration of Unstoppable. Her base speed is 6.8 meters per second, is reduced to 38.2% or 4.2 meters per second. At 10 meters per second, her speed will be reduced to 43% to 5.7 meters per second. Backstory. We read that. Yay. All right. Update history. Not that important. We'll check out the gallery pretty quick, and then we'll move on to reading some lines and some stuff. Got McGinnis' portrait, icon, in-game render, background. That is all of her assets and the different designs of them. Her versus the wall is actually kind of really funny to look at. You don't think of the wall being that tall, but I guess it is. McGinnis' title. The old McGinnis portrait. The original McGinnis portrait. The original McGinnis model. What a cool model that is. That's such a cool model. That was only a year ago that this model was swapped out. That's nuts. 2024 winter. I mean, I think a lot of the changes make sense. Like, I really like the Rosie the Riveter design, I think, in a lot of ways more. But there's just something about this model that's so cool that, like, is lacking in the current McGinnis. Santa McGinnis, incredible. McGinnis from the visual novel. And their service is rendered as a gun. The temporary McGinnis icon, I guess that's for the old design. And the Neon Prime McGinnis, also known as Forge. Gloat icon, critical health, and the name again. Awesome. McGinnis designs similar popular depictions of American World War II cultural icon Rosie the Riveter, notably the red headband, blue shirt, jeans overalls, red socks, and bulky physique. In the binding of Oathkeeper artwork, McGinnis has mermaid tattoo on her left shoulder. McGinnis' heavy barrage sound effects were changed to sound less like real air raid siren. Sound less like one. Tinkering in the hideout is displayed as one of the statuses in-game friends list when playing McGinnis. Binding of the Oathkeeper this is the Lady Geist visual novel, right? Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. This is cool. I haven't seen this menu before. Obviously, it's like old because, I mean, there's the old patron. But it's really interesting to see. I'm really excited for these, assuming we still get them. I would be shocked if we don't, but I really hope that we do because they're really cool. All right. Well, that's everything on page 1. I don't think we need to go through obviously McGinnis has had a lot of update history because McGinnis is one of the original heroes of Neon Prime coming into Deadlock, so it's probably not worth digging into that at all. But we'll go to lore. What do we got here? Oh my god, this is probably one of the most in-depth lore pages that for any of these that we've done so far. So let's just this is her in-game thing that we read at the beginning of the stream. But let's start up here. Do I love working for Fairfax Industries? No. Does it pay a small fortune? Yes. How do I sleep at night? Like a baby. McGinnis' wish is unknown, although it's implied she's using the ritual as a chance to test some weaponry. That was that was 6's prediction, which, we'll find out why. Ready to do some field testing? Yeah, been waiting to test this for a while. Makes sense. A child genius with a knack for building things, the brilliance of Margaret Maggie McGinnis was picked up by Maximilian Fairfax after she designed a machine that refined the souls of the dead at the age of 15. Famously known as Kid Genius, McGinnis was shown off to the New York elite after Fairfax first discovered her. So a lot of this is from the Lady Geist visual novel. So that's cool. So this is like our first really in-depth look at lore. It's the closest we have to anything in the game of like real deep lore, it seems. I think Lady Geist is going to have a lot, obviously, as well. Now, as head engineer of Fairfax Industries' military R&D department, McGinnis brainstorms the occult war machines. While it's unknown where McGinnis' inventions have been used, it's said that she may be responsible for millions of deaths. McGinnis also implies that she's killed people with her bare hands before. While McGinnis doesn't love working for Fairfax Industries, she's content with being a wage slave since she gets paid a fortune. McGinnis was worried that she would lose her job when Fairfax lost the sovereignty of the island of Cadenza to the U.S. government. McGinnis has a mortgage to pay for. In the Binding of Oathkeeper, McGinnis creates a new ward for Lady Geist to contain Oathkeeper with. McGinnis helps Lady Geist due to the chance to harness the power of a god. Personality. As a notorious misanthrope, McGinnis doesn't really care about the deaths she's caused or the sins of Fairfax Industry. McGinnis thinks ethics are for scientists that can't think big enough. She does, however, appreciate the good Ivy did for New York. McGinnis dislikes the corporate side of her job, fancy events, and being treated too formally. She agrees with Holiday that rich people are assholes with a god complexes. McGinnis believes working is good for the soul and that she'll work for Fairfax until she either gets bored or opens a portal to hell and dies. McGinnis doesn't think she'd be a good teacher because her talent comes to her naturally. McGinnis appreciates good craftsmanship, such as Miss Shelley's work on Bebop. She likes to find new challenges to work on. It's implied that McGinnis isn't above stealing other people's inventions. Information. McGinnis is aware and makes it known that Spectral Wall usually backfires on her team. McGinnis' equipment and weaponry are powered by souls. McGinnis likes to drink beer. Classic. Character relationships. Maximilian Fairfax. Maximilian Fairfax handpicked McGinnis for Fairfax Industries after she designed a machine that refined the souls of the dead after 15 years old. Okay, we get it. McGinnis was paraded around incessantly by Fairfax to New York's elite after he hired her. McGinnis finds assholes with God complexes. I can't speak today. McGinnis finds assholes with God complexes to be pretty close depiction of Fairfax. That said, McGinnis doesn't really care about Fairfax's ethics since she's getting paid. She refers to Fairfax as Papa Fairfax in a kill streak line. All right, character interactions. In The Binding of Oathkeeper, one possible storyline includes McGinnis building a new ward for Lady Geis. McGinnis constantly mistakes Kelvin's name for Kevin. Most of McGinnis's pings for Kelvin include a variant where she calls him Kevin. That's really funny. McGinnis accuses Calico of stealing her ideas. It's possible this is referring to Calico's old lore as a weapons dealer, as Calico used to use turrets while she was in Hero Labs. McGinnis wants to talk to Shiv and fix him, whatever that may mean. McGinnis wants to sample Viscus's goo. McGinnis doesn't frequent Jezebel's Infernus's bar because she finds it too fancy. She does, however, want to go when Infernus offers her free drinks. McGinnis is impressed by the craftsmanship used to create Bebop and shows interest in hiring Miss Shelley. McGinnis offers to help remove Seven's headgear. McGinnis offers to upgrade Dynamo's body. McGinnis appreciates what Ivy has done for New York. McGinnis makes fun of Great Talent and Infernus for not using guns. I mean, Great Talent. I mean, Infernus, I know it's not a gun, but I mean, it's not a gun. Pocket loathes McGinnis due to her working for Fairfax. Makes sense. Seven criticizes McGinnis for her lack of creativity. The doorman calls McGinnis the brightest mind humanity has to offer. Apollo's father is a fan of McGinnis. Mina and Wraith call McGinnis Fairfax pet genius. Paradox is interested in McGinnis's research and the secrets she holds for Fairfax. McGinnis has been trying to keep Paradox out of her lab. All right. The Binding of Oathkeeper. Let's dig into one of these storylines. McGinnis makes an appearance in Lady Guy's visual novel, The Binding of Oathkeeper. Note, The Binding of Oathkeeper is currently inaccessible to the main game, instead being something planned for release in the future. As such, everything in the current visual novel is prone to change, as it is still undergoing development. Storyline A. McGinnis plays a significant role in Storyline A of The Binding of Oathkeeper. In Chapter 3, Lady Geis gets Dynamo to bring together all the greatest minds he can for a gala in order to find someone who can help her with her failing ward containing Oathkeeper. One of the people invited to the gala is McGinnis, who comes to the gala but stays outside as she hates these things. After Lady Geis comes outside to get some fresh air, these two have a brief conversation where Lady Geis is rude to McGinnis. McGinnis advises Lady Geis to be nicer, as she never knows who can help her before leaving. In Chapter 4, Lady Geis attempts to make amends with McGinnis by visiting her at her workshop, as no one else at the gala was able to help her with her ward. Lady Geis asks McGinnis for help with her ward, to which McGinnis is initially reluctant, as even though she likes the challenge, Lady Geis is a bad person. Lady Geis retorts that McGinnis's inventions will kill millions of people if they haven't already, to which McGinnis responds that makes her a monster in the theoretical sense. McGinnis agrees to help Lady Geis if she can offer her something interesting. After refusing money, McGinnis agrees to help Lady Geis on the promise of harnessing the power of a god in the Maelstrom. In Chapter 5, some time passes until the day before the ritual, where McGinnis creates a new ward for Lady Geis designed to drip-feed Oathkeeper to maximize every life Lady Geis takes. With her job complete, McGinnis tells Lady Geis to participate in the ritual to gather enough souls to change the ward. Storyline A, with Geist equipping the new ward, preparing to participate in the ritual in order to live forever. Remove lore from McGinnis. She used to frequent Jezebel's and was friends with Infernus. Not the case anymore. In Neon Prime, McGinnis was named Forge and had a relationship with Astro, who was Holiday. Forge trained for fighting with Lash in his dojo, or the character formerly known as Lash. I don't know if Lash's name was still Lash. We haven't done one of these on Lash yet. All right. Check out some quotes. McGinnis probably got a good amount because we've gotten 2 redesigns of McGinnis so far. Yeah, the most recent VO pass was February 25th, 2025, which was last February. Wow. All right. We're going to try and breeze through these. Let's see what we can find. Let's get to work. Do I love working for Fairfax? No. Do they pay a small fortune? Yes. How do I sleep at night? Like a baby. The point of building toys if you never get to use them. Field testing. You won't regret this. Ethics are for scientists that can't think big enough, so you need an engineer. Makes sense. Well, it's back to the machine shop. Gotta go back to the lab anyway. Good luck, buddy. Great. I thought of a new way to weaponize souls in the shower. I need to go to the lab. That's funny. You want to try and win without me? Be my guest. I wish I could help. Deadline is killing me. Boys in the shop need my help. Within testing's going to have to wait. You don't want me to get my shot today? You don't want me to get shot at today? Don't have to tell me twice. Go pick Kelvin, whatever his name. That's really funny. There'll be plenty of time for gray area weapons testing later. Yeah, so I mean, it really seems that like McGinnis is in this for some sort of just the desire to use the equipment that she makes. I think that her main thing is less about having a direct wish. It's probably something to do with the harnessing the power of a god or something like that is her wish, is my guess. But it really feels like, you know, what she's experiencing here and all this. I haven't read any of these yet. I didn't get that far. But like, it really feels like she's doing this in order to use her equipment. I mean, what's the point of building toys if you never get to use them? She makes all this equipment that she herself never gets to use, and now for the first time in who knows how long, she gets to get out there and actually like limit test what she's working on, which is awesome. It's a cool like reason to be in this compared to some of the other, like, I think it's interesting that so many people having wishes for everything, that, you know, she's the one who's not having like a specific wish. Yeah. So let's read on some of these voice lines and see what else we can find. McGinnis, just want to get this out of the way. I'm going to do my best to support you, but shit happens if you end up on the wrong side of a spectral wall. I'm sorry. That was very specific. Happens a lot. I picked up on that. Makes sense. Hanging out, you throw out your back. It's lighter than it looks. Souls don't weigh a whole lot. Just to give you a heads up, I plan on picking up a lot of fights today. Good. I hate people. Let me hear the tone on that.
Just to give you a heads up, I plan on picking a lot of fights today.
Good. I hate people.
Interesting. Really, that's really interesting. I mean, it would make sense that McGinnis is more of like an introvert, being someone who's like in a workshop all day. And that's what I'm getting from this. I'm really excited to see more of stuff like this, though. This is really good character stuff. This is interesting. I love time for everyone's favorite game of can Gemelli guess what the line is? No, I'm proud of my father and he's proud of me. Probably something about you here to make daddy proud, maybe. I don't know. That's my best guess. You're gonna be in the thick of it. I tend not to stay in one place for too long. Probably something about stay close together, something like that. Last thing I want to do is work for. Let's get to work. The last thing I want to work is work for a human's company. This might be having a job at Fairfax is my guess. I'm neither. That's tough. I really couldn't tell you what this one is. She's looking for a job. She's retired. She's here. Tell her she did great work. Commits to ordinance is impressive, McGinnis. And I like blowing things up. Me too. What sort of bindings did your creator put on you? What do you mean? Rules that you're required to follow? Like ethics? More like unethical enforcement of ethics. Oh, Michelle doesn't believe in that sort of thing. So what has stopped you from mowing down humanity with the Death Later? It would disappoint Michelle. Aw, bebop. This is such a fun set of character lines. Just because we're getting to see like the rules that McGinnis lives by, being like an inventor and someone who's working with tech so much. And then Bebop being a piece of tech in some way, but like having so much soul in the character of it would disappoint Miss Shelley is such a fantastic line. This is such a great dichotomy of characters to have in an interaction. I love that. How's that body working out for you? Splendid, all things considered. If you ever want an upgrade, give me a call. Appreciate the offer, Miss McGinnis. Hopefully after today, your services won't be needed. Makes sense. Have you ever considered being an adjunct professor? Be a bad teacher, because it comes naturally. Try it again, don't suck this time. That's fair. Good God, you're the lash of academia. If you say it like that, I kind of want to give it a try. This is very funny, too. Neat gun, thanks. Designed it myself. Did you patent it? No. Why do you ask? No reason. Well, that's not how... I guess it kind of is how patents work. It's not how copyright works, though. You know they make things like guns if you ever want to step into the 20th century. I see charm is not one of your talents. Charm doesn't win fights. Guns win fights, which you don't have. Start smelling burnt toast, let me know. In case you have a stroke. Oh my god, McGinnis. It's a non-zero chance you fall and break a hip or something. And if you do, I'm going to have to step in. Don't worry about me. What's your deal, murder grandpa? Be quiet. Someone's touchy. Yeah. Think OSIC's going to pack up shop. No, I think they'll open a permanent office with all the activity going around. I'm shocked they haven't. When you're working for Phi when the whole Cadenza situation was going down, yeah, it was a little intense. I assume Fairfax wasn't thrilled. Honestly, the rest of us were more rattled than he was. I'm assuming this is about, this is kind of about Ivy, but I'm going to read this. It was just a kid freaking out because I was going to lose my job, but Fairfax was surprisingly calm. I don't think he expected Cadenza to last forever. He just wanted to make the most of an opportunity before legislation caught up. Plus, the gray guy gets to say he created one of the United States. When someone who cares about legacy as much as he does, that are probably more valuable than money. Exactly. I'll box them in for you, Hayes. Make sure you don't box me out. Hey, what's gonna happen? It's gonna happen. Let's see. Anything? Maybe that kid genius. Yeah, I mean, most of this is stuff we looked over before, which is the nice thing about that page. It really sums up a lot of these lines. No one needs a gun. It just makes surviving a firefight significantly more likely. Carlos is... Fair. Carlos is interesting. Carlos is still one of the most, like, biggest mysteries in terms of Deadlock lore for me. How can you work at Fairfax Industries? First step is asking an application. Write it in the paper. Think you're making New York a little better. I'm excited. Is there Kevin? Yeah. Here it is.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Kevin.
Kelvin.
That's what I said.
I'm pretty sure you said Kevin.
No.
Yes.
I think I know what I said.
I think you do too.
It's such an insane, like, I love it. I love it so much. Hope you're back strong so you can carry this team. There's people who keep everyone alive, right? Doesn't seem likely. Let's have some healthy arrogance. It's a lot of lines already built in. This must be a lot, because this is specifically from the visual novel.
You remember what you need to do?
Collect souls, power gauntlet, summon patron, live forever.
You got it.
Thank you, McGinnis.
You know, that actually sounded sincere. Way to go, Lady Geist.
All right. Interesting. You smell like, yeah, because this feels like these are just like the generic. Yeah. These are all the. This is cool, though, that this exists in general, getting a line from the visual novel. So the Lash is working with the kid genius. I was a kid over a decade ago, now I'm a genius. Ready? Incredible. This is great. There's nothing really like new information though. It's impossible to get over. I think it's safe to say you plateaued. Oh, that's interesting. You are a woman who executes pedestrian ideas at the highest level. That makes you a master craftsman, but far from a visionary. That's really, like, interesting, because it's like McGinnis could do so much with her brain, but chooses to just make weaponry, is what Seven's implying here. It's almost like he's implying that she could be making so much more money doing other things with her brain. And that's again, really, really fascinating. Pet genius. You're on. All right. That's all the lines. Oh, we got some Yamato lines that. Is it just like Yamato and Apollo? Those are really the only two guessing ones? That's crazy. That's a really small amount. I expected more. McGinnis saying something. American arrogance is insufferable. You will keep me alive. I'll do my best. You'll keep me alive. Can't promise anything. Someone's giving you an order. You build war machines. I don't know what that one could be, but mostly war machines. Something about something else, probably, I would guess, if I had to guess. It doesn't look like we're going to get any closer to McGinnis's reason to be in the ritual other than to get more power. Again, if we have anything to go off of, it's the god thing of the wanting the power of a god. No one's dying on my watch. Got the team covered. We're staying in this fight. They want to push down. They have to work for it. Yeah. Easy peasy. It doesn't seem like we're getting anything. Getting a raise. Kill streak. Murder pile. God, I love my job. So it seems like there's also a possibility that she's joining the ritual on behalf of Fairfax. There's, like, based on this stuff. But again, it could just be the fact that she wants to test drive her stuff for once. Let's see. Gotta get nothing crazy. Summoning the patron. So yeah, so it seems like summoning the patron, if that's an enemy denied soul tower, denied tower souls. If that's part of her lines, again, not that these are in game right now. Why you running? I got some turds that want to say hi. That's funny. I like that one. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it really feels like there's some reason that she's in this that we're not getting yet. I just want to get ahead of this. I will probably misuse the wall at some point. Oh, no, I'm sorry in advance. All right, boys and girls, let's have fun. I'll keep you guys in the fight. I'll give support. They took out Kevin. That's funny. Let's see. Stop stealing my ideas and I'll stop shooting. Yeah, again, this is a removed line, or not a removed line, but it might just isn't doing the same thing that it used to be doing. Took out Kevin.
Took out Kevin. Kelvin. His name's Kelvin. I'm gonna get that right next time. I took out that guy whose name I always get wrong.
What is this bit? Why is this here? Like, it's such an interesting character detail for someone who's, like, a literal genius to just get someone's name wrong. Whose name is a reference to his abilities. Kelvin being a temperature. And it being cold. Like, that's... I don't know. It's just such an interesting... Like, she's smart and works in... Like, she would understand that, like, oh, cold guy, Kelvin, haha, punny name. I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't fully make sense dramaturgically, and I just don't get it. But I guess it makes her more real in a way that's like her one thing. But I wish she did it to more characters. Why is it just Kelvin? That's my rant. End rant. Let's see. Maybe Paradox will stop trying to raid my lab. I can fix him when this is all over. Shiver you talk. Interesting. Dibs obviously says goo. You poor naive little goo person. Now I pissed off a 7th moon. Cool. All right, patrons. Let's listen to these.
Maggie McGinnis, you are ingenuity personified. Do whatever it takes to summon the Hidden King. You've given much of your life to Fairfax Industries. Today you do something for yourself. The Hidden King is honored by your presence, McGinnis. May your inventions pave the way for his return to us. This is your moment to change the world once more, McGinnis. Think of what you can achieve with the Hidden King's help, McGinnis. Complete the ritual.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, these are implying that she wants to change something bigger for herself that has nothing to do with Fairfax. So is it just like not needing the paycheck and being able to invent? Like, that's also a possibility.
McGinnis, your services are needed. Come, McGinnis. Complete the ritual. Fairfax Industries is wasting your talents, McGinnis. You deserve better. And the Archmother can provide that for you. People judge you because they lack vision. But the Archmother understands. Summon her. McGinnis, your inquisitive mind and ingenuity is needed to complete the ritual.
Yeah, I mean, this line especially of Fairfax Industries is wasting your talent, you deserve better, and the Archmother can provide that for you. That's really, like, in summary, why I think she's here, is that I think McGinnis is a very headstrong, you know, like, literally blue-collar, like, boots on the ground, doing all this work for Fairfax, but has no desire to actually do that and wants to be doing something greater. I think that's actually why she is so upset by, or like taken, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I want to hear the way she pronounces this.
Prodigy, McGinnis.
I still am.
I think it's safe to say you plateau.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You are a woman who executes pedestrian ideals at the highest level. That makes you a master craftsman, but far from a visionary.
Like, there's something about her, even like this, that how depressing, I'm getting paid a fortune. Like, I want to hear the delivery on that too.
All your brilliance is wasted toiling for Fairfax.
Not wasted. I'm getting paid a fortune.
So you're content with being a wage slave.
Pretty much.
How depressing.
I don't believe her. Like, she's not saying these things in a way that is believable, even. I think that she's, like, both lying to herself and everyone else, just, like, to feel okay with the fact that she's kind of committing these atrocities and have so many lives in her hands. But it seems like she wants to be able to do so much more with her talent. She just feels trapped and bound by the amount of money that she's making and having to live off of that, which I think makes complete sense. I mean, I feel like so many people probably wind up in that situation in reality even. Let's see if there's anything in here. In these, great teamwork, need a vacation. Okay, that's, could use a drink. Yeah, I mean, the amount that she talks about drinking too, like it really seems like she doesn't fuck with being in that position. It's interesting. She just seems kind of stuck there. Neon Prime, old patrons. All right. So that's all the quotes. I don't think, what's next? Is it just sounds? I don't think we need to dig into the sounds. Probably. I'll give it a quick scroll, but we'll move on to checking out the TV tropes in a second. Yeah, this is just like sound effects, Foley, whatnot. Great. All right. Characters in Deadlock. Ooh, my God. Every time it's a jump scare. Maggie McGinnis. What's the point of building toys if you never use them? All right. We read all this. Cool. Services rendered. Great. Okay. Accidental misnaming. One of her current gags. Did you confident Miss Gags Kelvin is Kevin? And has to keep correcting herself. Advancing Wall of Doom, downplayed, and that doesn't actually instantly kill a character, but a spectral wall does deal damage when summoned. Using ability has a silhouette of a wall slowly advance in front of McGinnis until it's cast again, instantly hurting whoever hits it. Amazonian Beauty, downplayed. She's neither noticeably tall nor particularly sexualized, but she's a total broad-shouldered wrench wench who looks good enough for a lash to try and hit on her. I need to look at what a wrench wench is. I've never heard of this trope. This is fascinating. All right, mechanical inclinations have traditionally been forte of men, but when a wrench wench is a girl who proves her former idea is definitely wrong, she will always be skilled and confident about her own work, as well as curious as a monkey in the presence of new and interesting machines. Dang, didn't know that was a trope. Makes sense, though. Arbitrary weapon range. Heavy barrage is entirely incapable of hitting too close to McGinnis herself. An enemy closing in and occupying that blind spot can force her to cancel her ult early so she can fight back. Autodoc. Medical Spectre sends out a gadget that'll heal everyone in range. Barrier Warrior. Her third ability summons a wall that blocks everything as well as damage and later stuns anything that was under it when summoned. Child Prodigy. She's a Child Prodigy, of course. Combat Medic. Her second ability, deploy Medical Spectre. Yep. Company cross-references. With turrets, sedentary healing, and tools to hold down important positions in the battlefield, as well as laid-back punch-clock villain attitude, McGinnis can remind Valve fans of the Engineer. Makes sense. Condescending compassion. One of her conversations with Great Talent, she shows concern for the older hunter purely on grounds that if he falls and hurts himself, she'll have to tend to him. Deadpan Snaker. McGinnis' blasé attitude bleeds into her interactions with the cast. Snark-to-snark combat with the most abrasive characters in the cast. Deconstructed character archetype. One of the punch clock villains, she builds weapons of war for Fairfax due to the huge paycheck she earns from them, alongside the fact they allow her to build whatever gadget she wants. The deconstruction comes into play by how vile of a villain this paints her as. McGinnis is fully aware that her intentions have likely led to the deaths of millions of people, but she continues on with her work by the simple fact that she couldn't care less about any of that. As the company rewards her handsomely for her efforts, she sees no reason to quit. For science, she doesn't particularly care who she works for or with as long as she gets to solve interesting engineering problems. She's under the employ of Fairfax, an arms-dealing company, even willing to associate with Seven if it means she gets to study equipment on his body afterwards. Gatling good, her primary weapon takes a few seconds to speed up. Once it does, with the right weapons, she can shed the tankiest characters. Hidden depth. She firmly presents herself as someone who only works for Fairfax Industries because they let her invent devices and give her a fat paycheck. Despite rebuking any moral judgment for her work, however, she does get defensive about being seen as Fairfax's pet or servant, and the patrons prey on her desire to be more than their worker, which is true. I think that's, again, the crux of McGinnis, is that she wants to be more but feels trapped and a little bit, whether she admits it or not. Invocation, Demolition Time, Macross Missile Massacre. That's a trope. Her ultimate heavy barrage pelts a given area with actual dozens of rockets doing heavy damage. Missiles must fly a certain distance before they can detonate, however, so it works more as a support damage source at longer ranges. Magitech, her character fits the niche of more tech-savvy characters in the roster, yet there seems to be heavy use of supernatural within them as well, for instance when she summons a ghastly glow to it. In fact, her backstory says that when she was 15, she invented a machine that refined the souls of the dead into a fuel source. Working for Fairfax, this is pretty much expected, for she is one she says science is just magic you can touch. Mighty Glacier, with reduced dash stamina compared to other characters, no innate extra movement capabilities, a gun and ultimate that requires standing around and firing a lot for maximum damage, and 3 abilities that are tied to placing stationary objects, McGinnis' mobility is rather poor, and her ability to chase opponents is minimal. However, with her turrets, high uptime, sustain provided from her healing spectre, a wall to block approaches or retreats, and the massive magazine size of her gun, once McGinnis reaches an area and sets up, she will become difficult to dislodge, especially without burning an ultimate to force her out. Only in it for the money. Pistol whipping, most of her melee attacks, especially the heavy ones, involve her smashing people with her massive Gatling gun. Plagiarism in fiction. One of her conversations with Dynamo implies she's going to reverse engineer and steal the concept of his ray gun when he admits it's unpatented. Punch clock villain deconstructed. Yeah, we did this before. Let's see. Ridiculously fast construction. Spectral wall. Yeah. Roboteching. Spirit barrage launches rockets that fly above the target and then suddenly change direction to hit downward. This makes them good at hitting enemies behind cover, but poor at doing so when enemies below cover. Secretly wealthy. She has the job, clothing demeanor of a working class woman. This obscures the fact that she's the biggest weapons company. The United States pays her a fortune for her services, that she has enough social standing to attend the same parties as the extremely affluent Lady Geist does, even if her taste usually avoids big expenses and lavish celebrations. Simple yet awesome. Spectral wall. It's just a thin line of tall, invulnerable walls that McGinnis can spawn on command and has so many uses. Blocking enemy attacks, preventing enemies from escaping or advancing, dividing opponents in line in two so they can't support each other, creating space to set up turrets, disrupting opponents with on-hit debuffs, and spawning its own turrets, as well as a well-placed wall is a big force multiplier from McGinnis' side. The only weakness is its long cooldown. Small girl, big gun. I think that one's pretty obvious. Soul power. At the age of 15, she can refine souls. Yep. Technician versus performer. Firmly on the performer side, oddly enough, though she states that is just how she is, she doesn't even fully understand how she does what she does. Troll, McGinnis likes to get on people's nerves for the sake of doing so whenever she can. Some of her pre-match voice lines to the other characters involve either bluntness or snark to annoy them. Certain upgrade lines for her wall ultimate are focused most about people's reactions to them. Calvin suspects she's misnaming him on purpose as a trick, while Grey Talon doesn't believe that she's being genuine in her effort to reach out and help him if she ever suffers on the battlefield. Turret Master, unfazed everyman. Guinness is compared to the rest of the cast is a simple if important employee of Fairfax Industries looking to do some field testing. She reacts with the same unimpressed if slightly amused tone almost everything other characters throw at her during conversations. Unwanted assistance. Spectral Wall erects a large solid wall. This can be used to cut off enemies. She acknowledges the potential for this to go wrong. Yep. Villain respect. She thanks Ivy for her work keeping New York safe, while McGinnis is far from a saint, building a weapons engineer for Megacorp. She can at least appreciate a humble local working hero doing honest work. And Wrench Wench. Great. Those are all the tropes. And now we'll move on quickly. Do our little McGinnis search on here. Sleeper abuse this spot for earn contests. I did see this, but that's not the earn spot anymore, so that's useless. What is this?
Does it pay us more fortune? Yes. How do I sleep at night?
I'm already learning a lot from this little video.
Like a baby. Do I...
Beautifully designed. Oh, is this... Wait, is this not how it is in game? Is it slightly different? Oh, it's from last year. That makes sense. I'm like, what? It doesn't seem like... We have a ton of lore stuff here, though. All right. Well, that's that. That's everything we got online in terms of McGinnis. And with that, it's time to try and just jump in and experiment a little bit. I want to try out a little bit of like really high level. I always like to try out what these are like at oh my god, this looks crazy. I don't want to get rid of that. I'd rather get rid of I guess I can get rid of extra charge, but no, these are too good to get rid of. I really should upgrade them though. They're not on here. The upgrades aren't on here. Why not? Like, that's got to be huge. Yeah, 5 turrets on that. Ricochet over Fleetfoot, sure. Silencer over... Oh, this is probably... This is really glass cannon-y. Oh, but yeah, they're getting Leech. Great Arcs, these are so important to me, though. I don't... How fast? How? Oh my god, that's disgusting. That is gross.
You guys want to keep throwing yourselves on the
Let's just check out one more build quick, and then we'll jump into a rank 1 McGinnis. Oh, I gotta sell. Let's sell everything. Mystic expansion of the barrage. Out of lane, buy both. Core items. Interesting. So this is this build, which is not a big gun build, but is it? I'm assuming it has to do with these. Oh my god! Oh, those melt.
Papa Fairfax is giving me a raise after this.
Holy crap! That's crazy. All right, we'll run with this build for now. Where's McGinnis? They're still getting kills in there. That's crazy. So you can just get kills from across the map with McGinnis, huh? I definitely know my alphabet. Kelvin, Shiv. Over here. Okay. Alright. Let's jump into some... Damn, they are still going, huh? Ugh. This is gonna be rough. All right, we're getting in. We're getting in. Here we go. Please be McGinnis. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Are we waiting on someone? Did I join a regular game? Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Well, I guess we're doing a regular game before I do Street Brawl. Oops. But this game might not get in. We might get in, though. I did not mean to just jump into a game. Oh, my God. That was a misclick on my part. Here we go. We're playing a full game as McGinnis now. No warm-up this time. That's okay. Dun it. Dun it. Dun it. I'm the hidden king. Dun it. We're just gonna go left to right.
Yo, Captain Kyle, may you swap, please? Thank you, sir. Please, Daddy.
Good luck, have fun, not you, Billy. Oh my God. Same. It's a great game. I'm happy. I'm happy I'm in this lobby. All right. Well, this is gonna be interesting. I've never played McGinnis before. All right, well, I might be screwed.
I can afford something at the shop.
Okay, so next is turrets, I guess we're going for. Nice. I'm going for turret first. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can't be mad. Can't be mad. Am I dropping frames? I don't. I might be on the stream. Not in game. My stream definitely looks like it's dropping frames, though. I apologize for that. I don't know why it would be. It's running very smoothly in game for me. I'll check that out after we get out of this.
How hard can being a medic be?
Oh my God.
Gotta build
gonna check this out in a second. Sorry, everyone.
More turrets. No turrets online. Turrets up. Gotta get as many of these up as I can. Wall incoming.
Yes, it is intensifying mag first buy.
Defenses are up. I see the enemy.
I have ult.
I'm going high. Headed to Greenwich.
Okay. Oh my god, we got Walker before. Yeah, no, this is nuts. I might have to play McGinnis more. I'm sorry for the frames. It's definitely my game just being picked up weird. We're gonna check this out quick and see why. Alright, this might be something you have to try out after the match. I'm sorry, everyone.
Setting up a turret. Putting down a turret.
Yeah. Dead.
Time for some demolition.
Yeah, I see it in my... Oh, is it better now? I looked down for a second and it was better. There's like an anti-cheat compatibility layer on it, looks like. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's doing it or not. It looked like it got better for a second there and then got worse again. Out of lane. We're going to buy these two. I'm going to solo lane McGinnis for a while, I guess.
Time for a little help.
Excellent, Graves.
I'll go for this. Why not? Fed McGinnis is hysterical.
Setting up a turret. Let's see him dodge this. Putting down a turret. Cutting him off. Need help on Greenwich.
God, this guy's got to be like right here, right? Do I just go for it? I feel like I have to. Oh, I might be dead. LOL. Took two of them. It took two of them to get me. Let me jump in here and see if I can fix this. I know I'm up. See if this is any better. Is this worse or better? This looks worse. I don't know what's happening, but well, go here. Again, we'll take a look at it after. I might just drop out quick.
Turret's online. It gotta be around here somewhere.
All right. Oh my God.
Fancy. We got each other's backs. Gotta build me some backup. Goodbye.
Damn, I tried. Yeah, I don't know why this is doing this. It's strange. We're gonna have to figure this out soon, though. Okay.
Need help on yellow.
Protect the urn runner.
Help me deliver this thing.
Help me deliver this thing.
Headed to York.
Gotta get as many of these up as I can. Barely had to lift a finger.
I got that kill. I wasn't even there. What do you mean I got the kill?
Deliver this thing.
That's crazy. Fuck it, I'm taking movement buff because why not? Oh God. Oh God, my frames.
I see Drifter.
Oh my God, let me melee this thing.
The longer this goes on, the worse it's gonna get for you.
Let's push yellow. That gives me. Let's push York. Going in. I'll give him hell.
Headed to yellow.
This is crazy. Oh my God.
Greenwich is under attack.
Headed to Greenwich.
I'm sorry about this frame rate. It looks like my whole stream is doing it too, though. Cause is it me moving with a little frame? Yeah. Yeah, it's my whole stream. I'm not sure why. I'll have to check out. I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna check this out shortly after.
Let's go to York.
Need help on yellow.
Just gonna fucking take this, cause why not? Ah, I almost had it. I almost had it. Ah, it's okay. That's okay. I can afford that. Yeah, I mean, like, I look like I'm moving okay, but I don't know why. Check my stream settings. If I... Alright, I'm back up. I'm back up. Okay. I want to green.
Deliver this thing.
I see Celeste.
Time for a little help.
The bodies just keep piling up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. The wall.
Move back.
Great.
This is our battlefield.
Pull back. Headed to green.
What a waste of an ult. That's crazy. That's a great point, driving the turrets in the neutral camps.
Need help on yellow.
All right. Going blue.
Need help on yellow.
There's two on me on yellow.
York needs help.
What, can you not fight? Like,
Yo, can y'all niggas hear me?
Rise up and
Pull back.
take what you deserve.
Let's push Broadway.
I'm going for a doubles. Oh my God, I just looked at my bag. I should go spend this.
I see Drifter.
They think they hate fighting me now?
I should think I should go spend this amount of souls that I got. Why are we pushing blue? So we all can die? I don't think I need any of that.
Need help on blue.
All right, well, I'm ready now.
Down a turret. Send him out a wall.
I see the hunter.
Turret's up. Releasing spirits.
I'm not ready for a team fight.
Won't be seeing them for a while.
Let's go to Broadway.
We must
They're in mid.
return safely.
Help me deliver this thing.
Headed to yellow.
All right. This Talon has it out for me.
Defenses are up. All right, buddy, give him help.
I see the enemy.
What's Echo Shard on? Turrets?
Your spirit will be forged into a weapon.
Setting up a turret. Defenses are up.
Yeah, we got this urn on lock, I think.
We delivered the urn.
Oh my gosh. Indom is gonna be crazy too. Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Walls out. Turret's up. Some backup. Putting down a turret.
Need help on yellow.
Going hot.
Headed to York. Pull back.
I don't think so. Agreed.
A green walker is under attack.
All right, buddy, give him hell.
Defend Greenwich.
Oh, not damn it. Not what I wanted.
Heading to green.
Nothing I could do there. Nothing I could do there. I have 17 assists. It's me and this Moen Grill right now.
Headed to Broadway.
A blue walker is under attack.
Oh, I see. I'm having an encoding overload, it seems. Oh, they took our blue walker? I didn't even notice that. I'll go get yellow.
Headed to yellow. Thank you.
Turret's online.
Let's go ahead and get on this action. I'm really liking McGinnis.
Setting up a turret.
I'm not ready for a team fight.
Whew. This enemy team is wild. I would say both of these teams.
Horrible idea.
Stay together.
Waiting to be claimed.
Let's go mid.
On my way.
Horrible idea.
Calico. This Calico's so annoying. Yeah.
Don't let them deliver the urn.
Spirit jar is here.
Wall incoming.
Headed to Greenwich.
Absolutely not.
Can't let the turrets have all the fun.
I bet the kids at Blackmore are gonna talk a lot less shit now.
Delightful Calico.
Oh my gosh. Drifter DC. After this game, I'm going to check my settings and see what's going on, because it looks like it's an ode encoding overload. Drifter down. Am I redeeming myself? What?
Turret's online.
Deliver the urn safely.
Putting down a turret. Need more firepower.
God, we're taking comeback urn. This is disgusting. Nice.
We delivered the urn.
You know what? I'm going back. I'm going to go buy. This build is awesome. Big fan. Let's get those on there. I don't even have the cooldowns. I don't even really need them, I don't think. I'll go yellow.
I see great.
Oh my god. Great game. Big fan.
I'm going in.
Off to a fine start.
Building
Oh my god. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, I trapped Mo and Krill. LOL. Just break the wall.
Pull back.
I didn't know. By cooldown, I guess. I got the extra slot. I might as well. Oh my gosh. Mina, what are you doing? Why are they all there still? Oh, because they have the rejuve still. Okay, rejuve down. No more rejuve. Oh, I know this build.
Maurice and I are just getting started.
Okay. Not bad. I can get in there.
Headed to Broadway.
I don't say no to free souls. Releasing spirits.
Good game. Anyone need a Gatorade break? The Great Talon? Oh my god. I couldn't throw turrets in the ult. I should have thrown them down before I started the ult, but it didn't matter. That was fun.
The ritual is complete.
Yeah, that makes sense. $25K object damage. Not bad. That was a Seeker game? Am I Seeker right now? Oh god. Did I rank down that much yesterday? No, I'm still Alchemist 2. How many McGinnis games have I have? Okay, so statistically, I'm doing well in McGinnis. Let's keep it up. In the meantime, I'm going to check my stream settings very quickly. See what's going up. File settings. Output stream. I don't think I can affect this right now. Oh, that makes sense because I'm playing a new character. Totally. Alright, where's the... See if I can fix this a little bit. Outputs, can I change this at all? Sorry, trying to fix it so the bandwidth doesn't happen like that again going forward. I don't know if there's anything I can do. For some reason it's doing this today. Output. Like digging in all my settings right now. Sorry, everyone. I don't think I can because I'm in the middle of a stream. Am I dropping frames here? Or is it just in the match? Because it looks fine on my end here, but it looks worse in game. Assuming once I'm actually like connected to people is when it's happening. Okay. Just gonna jump into another game, I think. So it didn't say I had any drop frames, it just looked like the frame rate was dipping. Let's try this. I don't know if this will be any better. Found some settings I can tweak. See if I can do this. See if this helps. I don't know if it will. It might or might not help at all. Alright, more McGinnis. McGinnis Deadlock gameplay. Let's go. It's already stuttering.
Come, McGinnis. Complete the ritual.
Alright, well this is what it's gonna be. I tried upping the settings. This does seem to be a little bit better, but it's not great. Maybe we can Drifter. Okay. Okay, they're 9 souls. Damn, okay. I got excited. That's on me. Hopefully... Yeah, a lot of deaths. Jesus. Okay, not as good of a game as the last game so far. That turret's still up, though. It's doing damage. Oh. Critical drifter.
Defenses are up.
There we go.
Can get new stuff at the shop.
Got my mag upgrade.
All right, buddy, give him hell. Don't let them outposition us. Turns up. More firepower. Walls out. Turrets online.
Let's get the stamina. Oh my gosh. I need to get that, Oh, that drifter is dead. Oh, 2 ults on me? Sure.
They took out Great Talon.
Shit.
Wall incoming. Oh yeah.
That's better.
Gotta get as many of these up as I can. Setting up a turret.
Oh my gosh. Should have parried. Should have parried. That's what I mean. Should have parried. That should have been a parry. That would have been fine if I had a parry. All right. Okay. Oh my god, this page is this page is annoying as hell.
Setting up a turret. I can't let the turrets have all the fun. Building cover. Turrets online.
How long was that movement buff there for?
Defenses are up. Building a barrier. Deploying heal.
Oh my god, this page is rough.
Gotta get as many of these up as I can. Turrets up.
What is going on? I need to switch lanes. Snake. Solid. They're not even near Viper. Whoa.
Not dead yet. Cutting them off. Who needs to pick me up?
Oh my god. I can't stand this page.
All right, buddy, give him hell.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
Slaughter them all. Be rewarded. Our blue guardian has been destroyed.
No, this is gonna be any better.
Blue Walker is under attack.
Releasing spirits.
Silver. Oh my god.
Our green walker is under attack.
You're somewhere.
They're trying to deliver the urn.
All right, buddy, give him hell.
This is much worse than the last game. Oh, I need to buy let's get in there. Oh, we have the urn. Nope, they have the urn.
Why is Graves still alive?
Gotta build me some backup.
Okay. I should have went for kills. I should have went for kills. Hindsight's 2020. Just just rude. They're just being rude now. Gotta get money. Gotta get money. Gotta farm. Gotta farm.
I see the drifter.
Them calling McGinnis fatty is completely and utterly not necessary.
Turret's online.
Just rude. All right. That was just uncalled for. I'm reporting them.
Putting down a turret. Spectral barrage. Our blue walker is under attack. Turret's up. Time for a little help.
Death is coming.
Time to block them off. Gotta get as many of these up as I can. Defenses are up.
Our green walker is under attack. Our yellow walker is under attack.
Headed to green.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Setting up a turret.
Our yellow walker has been defeated. Our blue walker is under attack.
Time for a little help. Gotta build me some backup.
What is going on?
Time for some demolition.
Our green walker is under attack.
Turret's online.
They delivered the urn.
He's gotta get fit.
Putting down a turret.
Okay, why do we need 3 people here?
Your spirit will be forged into a weapon. Stop that woman.
Well,
All right, buddy, give him hell.
By the minute, that lich's pawn grows stronger. Kill Graves.
Need more firepower. Barriers up. Fire!
Our Blue Walker is under attack.
Gotta get as many of these up as I can. They think they hate fighting me now?
Our Green Walker is under attack.
Turrets up. Defenses are up. Defenses are up. All right, buddy, give him hell.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Turrets online.
Our Green Walker is under attack. Slay them and grow strong. Our Green Walker has been destroyed.
Bad game. Bad game.
Need more firepower.
Our Blue Walker is under attack.
Just a very bad game. Very bad game of Deadlock.
Let's see him dodge this.
Protect the urn runner.
They can't hide forever.
Jesus, they're going mid-boss too? Like, I don't know what I'm even supposed to do at this point. Like, I'm getting as many souls as I can, but it's just ain't it. They got the urn. And they have like 1.5 times the amount of souls we have. So it's just rough. It's really just rough. Don't know much more like that can even be done, really. Oh, fuck you, Graves. That's so evil. Like, I want to quit. I want to back out. This is the most unfun game of Deadlock I've ever played. I mean, I'm doing horribly. The game's not even, like, loading. Am I dead already? Yeah, I don't like that the rage bait's working.
Thank you for throwing away your lives.
Whoa. They are all getting reported. Jesus.
Nice fight.
Oh my God. Hi, Zachy. Worst game of this game I've ever played.
And now the patron gives us our reward.
We're reporting you. We're reporting you. Oh. We're reporting you. And we're reporting you. All right. Well, we got to update anyway, so let's we're going to back out and do that, and we're going to play one more game. In the meantime, I'm just going to switch over to here. That was a really rough game of Deadlock. Wow. Yeah, I mean, my team did fine. They were just being like rude the entire time on top of everything. It wasn't fun. Like, I don't understand why they have to be so mean. What are they getting out of the meanness of it all? They just sucked. They don't need to throw slurs. No internet connection. That was weird. Download now. Okay. There we go. Deadlock patch updating. We're gonna do one more McGinnis game. What? It blinks? Oh. Yeah. Pretty much. Horrible, horrible game. Horrible, horrible game. In the meantime, I'm going to try and fix my settings. Let's try that. Let's see if this increases anything. I'm glad you like it. We're installing this update, and we're going to dive back in and play one more game and hope it goes better than that one, because that one was awful. I hated that. I hated that so much that almost made me want to quit and turn the game off for the night. That was so rough, and they were just so rude for no apparent reason. There was no need for them to do that, and it makes the game, like the community around the game, just awful. All right, we're booting back in. Okay. Let's hope that this runs better than it did before. And we're back over here. I'm gonna do my best to read chat. Some of the chat's not showing up in my one thing, which it should be, which is annoying. Oh. All right. Must be the League of Legends getting wind of a new game. Yeah, that happens. I mean, especially at the rank that I'm at too, because I'm pretty low. I de-ranked from that game, but I didn't rank up from the first game. That's annoying as heck. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. Let's hope this game goes better. I do like this build. Where are all the builds? Why isn't it showing me any of the builds? Oh god. I just want this one to be better than the last one. I don't remember if I bought both of these. I should have, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. There was no way I could have done anything. It's frustrating going like going so hard and being so good the first game and then being so awful the second game. The builds here yet? Where are the builds? Oh god. Okay, let's try swapping heroes quick, just so I can. Are Mina builds here? No. Yes. Yes, they are. Okay, so it may have just been.
Ethics are for scientists that can't think big enough.
Why are there no public McGinnis builds right now? I guess I'm stuck at this build with this build for this game. That is frustrating. I wanted to try out something different. Build my own queen. Yeah, thanks. Helpful. Very helpful. That doesn't help me. Oh, I can refresh. There we go. Okay. Shall we go infinite turrets? See how this feels. Wait, what? Buy lightning scroll. Okay, if they have channeled abilities. Like Dynamo ult, Haze ult. So what is... I can go jug. Call this sacrifice, I guess. So what is it? How fast?
Gotta get as many of these. I took out Abrams. Gotta build me some backup.
I mean, it's pretty quick. McGinnis.
God, that took a lot of ammo.
It's getting the turrets out fast enough, you know? Like, that tends to be my problem. I still think I like the build I was on more than this one. Oh god. Here we go. See if I can switch quick. I hope this runs better this time. It seems to look a little bit better already, though. Dun, dun. All right, I'm hoping that this goes better. I'm gonna switch back to this build though. This could be an annoying lane. Infernus and McGinnis, I feel like aren't gonna mesh well together. This is already going better.
Gotta get as many of these up as I can. Defenses are up.
It feels better already. I'm happier with this game so far. Is the frame rate better? I hope it is. Looks a little better. We don't care if flying lady left. Yeah, mama, release me. I don't like this low elo attitude. Your taste in music sucks.
Time to block them off. Need more firepower. Going to shop.
Okay. Let's do better.
Turrets online. Setting up a turret.
I gotta buy.
Copy. Oh, I got the zombie on the...
Time for a little help.
Okay, okay.
Who needs to be patched up? Putting down a turret.
I'm gonna pull back and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's see him dodge this. Setting up a turret.
I won't lie. I don't know what that does, but my kid says all the mystics are fine.
All right, buddy, give him hell. Walls out.
Come on.
Turret's online. Gotta get as many of these up as I can. I see Infernus. Building a barrier. Turret's up. Need some healing? Wall incoming.
I got it back. Oh man, this is not, that did not help the settings at all. It looks so much, it looks just as bad. Well, I'm sorry everyone. I'm sorry for today's really bad looking stream.
Going hot. Time for a little help. Who needs to pick me up? Gotta build me some backup. Cutting them off.
A green walker is under attack.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you bulk up, Warden.
Headed to yellow.
Let's go over to yellow. Try and get ready for this urn fight. Love you too, Zachy.
Defenses are up. Take a look at those wounds.
Huge, huge urn win.
I'll give him hell.
Dang, I didn't get that. Boring. Movement, baby.
Turret's online. Gotta build me some backup.
Okay, let's get up here.
Time for a little help.
Okay, great. Let's get some sinners, get some buffs. I need money. Money, money, money. I need to buy these. Let's head to yellow.
Setting up a turret. Goodbye. Defenses are up.
Do I run urn? That'd be funny. Would it be funny if I ran urn? Nah.
Putting down a turret.
Hey, yo, Celeste, you want to grab Billy? Billy and Grave.
Buddy, give him hell.
them deliver the urn.
Turret's online. I'm going hot. Seen that for a while. This needs to come online quick.
We delivered the urn.
You'll need more protection.
Please don't malfunction.
Oh god, I can't believe I took the walker. Just like I'm processing what just happened.
Let's push Greenwich.
Oh, what just happened? I got oh, thank you, Han. That's very kind. Oh, honeybee. The Twitch notification distracted me. I probably should get. No, I want to get Indomitable next. Maybe I'm gonna actually get Superior Duration next. I actually changed my mind. I think I'm gonna do that instead. You failed me? Why did you fail me? You didn't fail me. You're here now. And the quality of my stream is I'm having a weird lag spike today. So it's not like you're missing out. Oh, you distracted me. That is fair. You did fail me because you distracted me, I suppose, in the middle of a fight. I should have just looked after. I forget. I don't get a notification often, so it was kind of one of those things where I was like, well, I should probably look, right? You know what I mean? But well, I'm glad I got one now at least. This movement buff.
Let's push green.
All right, buddy, give him hell.
The spirit urn is waiting.
Then it is on top of the garage. Death is coming.
Spectral barrage.
Pull back.
I got lucky.
Well, I got out. What is the flappy thing over her butt? It's a She's got like she's an engineer, so she's got like a little belt thing. I didn't really dig too hard in the costume. It's very much just Rosie the Riveter vibes. This game has so many weird little bugs sometimes. You just never know. That is offensive to me, a weird little bug. Wrong kind of bug. All right. That was great. Great push. See, once I get like a good lead, and I can get some good pushes in, I really find a lot of success. You know, I'm gonna go yellow then if we're gonna grab the urn.
Headed to York.
I have like no kills still, do I? I have one.
Putting down a turret. Gotta build me some backup. Setting up a turret. Barriers up. Evil firepower.
We delivered the urn.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why I'm buying Indomitable. So that doesn't happen again. The different color of the shots means something the colors in Star Wars because Viper's is red? Everyone else seems to be green. Viper's not even in this game right now, but Viper's shots aren't red. At least not to my knowledge. I think they're just... Not that I've ever noticed. Pancake, you there? Do you have any thoughts on that? Do you have any mods on when you play? That could be changing the color. It's just my only thought. Not that kind of mod. A for effort. A for effort, honeybee.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Let's push blue.
I'm delivering the urn.
Being chased sucks. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Who even cares? Ugh, am I throwing? Is it me? Am I the problem? Would you tell me if I was? No, I mean, I'm still doing better than most of their team. Rule of threes calls for one or more of the chickens. Yeah, her. The bullets that shoot out of her gun are red and everyone else is yellow. Oh, it's a Hidden King versus Archmother. There's no Viper in play right now. So I'm not sure who you're pointing at.
We could do mid boss. There's 3 down.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright, I'm gonna speed over there as fast as I can.
I'm coming in too.
They might drop down.
I think only Paige is here.
I see the end behind Billy.
Releasing spirits.
Let's see who's still standing.
How would that be where I wanted that?
Rage is just gonna keep ulting. I need to smite.
Good luck completing the ritual.
The character I'm playing is McGinnis.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Yamato, you run a street gang. I drive the... You never had a chance. Oh, yeah.
All right, that was good. It's a good kill. Gonna run Urn and get over there. Get ready to fight on Urn.
The urn has been dropped.
Okay, let's go back. By escalating, I'm gonna need that. It's going to be important.
Yo, someone's doing centers up.
As many of these up as I can.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. Let the ley lines course through you.
Let's get some sinners. Why not?
Protect the urn runner.
Defenses are up. Going hot.
I see Paige.
Very wily paradox.
Oh my god. I got a bag from that. 1,500 unsecured souls? Jeez. Alright, that gets me lightning scroll. We're gonna buy that too, just so I have it and put that on the docket. I don't like that it spends my secured souls first. What's that about?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get blue right now.
Right behind you.
Sounds good, thank you.
Walls out. Putting down a turret. Putting down a turret. Death is coming.
Nice. That was great. Great play.
There's 4. I think it's the whole team.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I gotta back up. I need some health.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Gotta build me some backup.
Okay. Shooting Billy. They're shooting at Billy. Billy's not taking any damage. I don't like that. I don't like how little damage Billy's taking.
Headed to yellow.
I'll do it.
The king expected nothing less from you, McGinnis.
Look, if I can patch a wall, I can patch a
I'm a little fed. I got a little fed, and now I'm doing well, and I'm happy. It's going great. I can't even be mad because I'm doing well, and they're all pushing, and I'm getting the lanes. Oh, it feels good. It feels good when it's going well. That's like the addicting thing about this game is that like when the game is going well, it feels so good, and I just want to keep. I don't want to lose this. Guys, what are we doing? Why are we team fighting on mid? I have a whole other slot. What am I gonna buy? Oh my god. Surge of power. Yeah, shit.
The rejuvenator is descending.
Now I'm gonna try and contest because our whole team is down. Why? Who knows?
Turret's online. We got each other's back. Who needs to be patched up?
Huge. I at least got the rejuve off him. You know what? I know I'm planning on going Surge, but how funny would it be to have cheat death? I think I'm gonna go cheat death instead of Surge. When did they get so fed? What happened? We were so up. Why did we team fight? I don't understand. Ah. Whatever. Is my stream frozen? No. No, it's not. Okay. The numbers just stopped moving on my screen for like a moment there.
Turret's online.
You don't need to deal the killing blow to be
God damn.
Defenses are up.
defend the stronghold.
what is happening?
They're not paying me enough to die here.
Oh my god.
Careful, Celeste.
Why is everyone on blue?
Turrets up.
Boss has arrived.
Three on green.
Let me show you how it's done.
Before it's too late.
What the? What is up with the... What's up with the name calling today? That's twice that someone kills me and says something mean to me. I'm like, this never happens in games with me. I'm just like shocked. Like, if it's an insult about how I'm playing, I think I can understand it. But they're like, saying freak is just like, what is? It's just mean. It doesn't even do anything. We were doing so well, and then my whole team just decided this whole game was about team fights and decided to lose all of them. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
They will return. We must be ready.
Time for a little help. Need more firepower. All right, buddy, give him hell.
Hey, we got comeback iron.
Setting up a turret.
Protect the urn runner.
Get as many of these up as I can.
We should all push this. We get resistances with it.
I'm here.
Gotta build me some backup. Turrets up. Let's see
Martian green heart.
I see Billy. I am going to complete this ritual, and there is nothing you can do about it.
We need to stop them from progressing further.
Why did everyone else's half but mine? What the heck, game? Why am I still on 30 seconds? If I can get up.
Let's see him dodge this.
Let's see who's still standing.
I see Venator. No one's turn, my friend.
They're just too fed. Just too fed. Well, I did great, and I felt very good about how I did. And I think that's all I can say. All I can do at the end of the day. Yeah. That was... I am yeah. Oh, hey. I got a... I'll take that. The Billy does not get a thing for being very rude. And my team sucked, but I want them to feel good, so I'm giving them that. Yeah, I did most player damage. Crazy. Oh, whatever. All right, well, we learned a lot today. We learned a lot about McGinnis. We learned that I'm okay on McGinnis, but I'm not probably someone who should be playing McGinnis regularly. But we learned that McGinnis' wish is probably to be taken more seriously and to be able to do things that aren't related to Fairfax. And even just like playing McGinnis and the amount of like hate that I got from other players by just like smack talk and whatnot being increased was actually, I found quite like alarming in a way that like what is it about McGinnis that screams that? And maybe it has to do with her character and the fact that she is this has like this brash outer shell that like is somewhat lacking of morals on the outwardly. So I mean, you know, that's what I think, and I think that she wants to get out of that mold and be doing something more. And she wants to be doing more than just making weaponry for Fairfax. And yeah, that's what we learned about McGinnis today. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna have a more regular stream schedule soon-ish. Within the next few weeks is my plan, and we're gonna take it from there. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. If you liked it, leave a follow or subscribe if you're on YouTube, and yeah.